I've really pioneered the field of inducing telomerase topically. So when we were launching our first product, One Truth 818 Serum, I had to go to extensive measures to test how it worked. So we sent it to Abbott Laboratories in Italy completely independently, and we waited for about 10 weeks before we got an email saying that the results were ready, and then we had to wait for them to come in the mail. So it was a real an exercise in patience, but it really took our breath away when we did get those results. Now, we didn't want anybody to be able to refute the results that we were getting. So when I first approached them, I said I'd like to use 100 volunteers, thanks. And they had never, ever even been asked to do that. So it took them a while to come back to me to say, could they actually even put together 100 volunteers? So no other science lab or cosmetic company had asked for those results. But me being the nerd that I am, when I go through magazines and look at ads, I always read the fine print. And if you start looking at the fine print on the bottom, I'm not impressed when it says our night cream was used by 14 women for 10 days and 87% of them felt it looked nicer. I'm not impressed by that, because all you need to do is find a few women who've never put a cream on their face in their life, and it will feel more moisturized, and yes, it will feel great. Also, I know that a lot of creams out there that are doing long-term damage to your skin can make them feel better while you're using them. So I was always very unimpressed and convinced by those results. And I didn't want my product to have that kind of testing behind it. So we recruited doctors. Like I said, we got 100 volunteers, and the results are measured by 2 different types of machines to give us the results on the decrease of wrinkles. So we've broken it up too. So you can see the decrease of wrinkles across the forehead and on the crow's line, the crow's feet area. So they're broken up there as well. We've got before and after shots that are done by medical equipment, and again, doctors who measured that. I had nothing to do with that testing. And it is so comprehensive that, like I said, it is the most extensive body of research that's been done towards topical telomerase induction. So when I tell you how much your wrinkles are going to be decreased by, that's come straight from a doctor who has tested my product. Now, there is, for example, Retin-A. They'll have some pretty impressive results too. It'll say your wrinkles will decrease by X amount, but they're doing it essentially by taking away all the top layers of your skin. So if you remove them fast enough, the fresher skin hasn't had time to form that deep wrinkle yet. So the results do sound very impressive. But like I said, I want you to really stay away from anything that is increasing that cellular turnover. Yes, in the short term, you'll look fantastic, but I really want you to start thinking a little bit more long-term here. And if you can achieve the same result with something which is looking after the health of your skin and looking after you long-term, then why wouldn't you?